A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about. It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to... I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you. I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade. That was quite something. A few cobwebs and some dust. It was wonderful.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
That was quite something. I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you. It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class. I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Oh, Eleazar!
George, glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatre-goers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea! As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I'd been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks. Before you left for Scotland.
Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other fifth years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the Ministry.
Have you seen this?
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the Ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the Ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly, to keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal.
На работе.
That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I. Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We do.
Hang on! Yeah! Yeah! The key! Give me your hand!
Are you all right? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into
Это
that
Владимир, я,
damn thing?
короче, вчера просто аккаунт себе турецкий завел с подпиской, короче, оплатил подписку и игруху купил. Мне тут жена просила за игруху за эту, за Гарри Поттера
I'm not
поиграть.
sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a portkey.
Portkey.
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
А если сам...
I'm feeling better, sir. If you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this portkey. Or why.
За местное братство стали, блин, послушать там. Да и прочие моменты такие, которых в четверке не было. Не, Владимир, короче, смысл, говорю, не в том, что убили, не убили, говорю, а смысл в том, что скажи, свет опять вырубали, короче, и прогресс потерялся, блин, на полчаса, почти час, наверное. И я что-то плюнул, думаю, блин, запущу игруху другую, да и буду пока поиграть. Отвлекусь хоть немножко, а то, блин, психанул что-то я в очередной раз.
Take us farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands. So, those ruins. Do you think the portkey was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that portkey to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around. Absolutely, sir. Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be. Mind your step. Where do you suppose your wife got the portkey that brought us here? A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic. Ancient magic? Yes. A powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the portkey, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way. But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic? Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Hey, Professor Fig.
Is that ice? It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center.
Так, R2, чтобы использовать основное заклинание. Ну-ка, давай. И... Используйте R для выбора текущей цели. Угу. Некоторые игры предпочитают выбирать цели и перемещать своего персонажа, используя один и тот же джойстик. Это херня какая-то.
Was a bit rougher than I expected. Your wandwork's improving with every cast. Thank you, sir. Ah, up there.
куда-то пошел, блин, надо в другое место сходить. О! Бабло. О, переклад. Все круто прям тут. Бля, хорошо не смотрел чужие блин, стримы по ней. Все по себе впечатление испортил, наверное. Хера себе, мужик, научи меня тоже катать.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Так, что тут можно поискать-то? Так, показано выближение положение. Ваша текущая цель. Путь в Хогвартс. Следует руине. А, понятно.
Professor, this statue...
This may have been his home.
Так, выпрыгивать никуда нельзя, да, получается, случайно там упасть. Так, здесь ничего. Здесь какая-то интересная
Professor, it's a
гравюра, как
mural
назначаю.
of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
Какое-то немножко как бы направление такое вязкое, я бы сказал, как-то так.
But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
Ух ты.
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow... container.
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
Хранилище, блин. Кто храпит?
Hello?
It can't be. Just a moment. Ooh. Where are we here? Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume. Precisely. The key?
Hmm? Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course. This way, then. Stay close. After you. Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
How many vaults are there?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vault you see now are the newest. Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts? They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You'll want to take a breath. A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure. Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you? Heard of it? These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Vault number?
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your wine.
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw in the porky container.
No, darker. I saw that same glow in the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that?
We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore. Here we are.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12 until today. Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door. Wait. Best of luck.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps.
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
Revelio. There! I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
Revelio. A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the port key container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way. Lumos! This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor. Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
It's Descendo! Expulso! Deposit! Leviosa! Confringo! Stay close!
Professor! Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go? What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere. Lumos. Ah, that's where they're leading me. That glow again. Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time. Lumos. To align these statues with their reflections. Lumos. It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here. Lumos.
you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder... Follow my lead.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden?
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
may be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's Vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have it.
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to. Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony? Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough! Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
A desire to learn? I do enjoy a good puzzle, and I believe I have a ready mind.
You're clever indeed. You have the ability to reflect clearly on that which puzzles others. And you've a ready mind, quick to learn. Perhaps you belong in Ravenclaw. And you've a ready mind, quick to learn. You belong in Ravenclaw!
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether. But don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Да, чуть-чуть передохнуть от него. Это просто вчера купил аккаунт турецкий с подпиской и взял Hogwarts. Сегодня он закачался, думал попробовать его хоть немного. Сотку с копейкой гигов весит.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As deputy headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room.
Да и Гарри Поттер все равно интересная, в принципе, вселенная. Я единственное, что, знаешь, Фоуч перерыв пока сделал, 4, я вот думаю Fallout 76 поиграть еще. А потом уже к 4 вернулся. Просто подписку активировал, там же в онлайн теперь можно играть. Так сказать, сам Бог велел в 76-й побегать чуть-чуть.
Who lived longer? The ghost or the poltergeist?
A ghost or a poltergeist? A non-being can never have been.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room. Revelio.
Что-то за отражение такое, как будто спиной ходит он. Что за прикол? Что, есть интерактивного никакого объекта нету, да? Что-нибудь пощупать, посмотреть. Ух, нихера себе. Расхреначу тарелочку. Ну ладно. Так, что там наверх валить надо? Нихера, пойду вниз. Ого. Что такое интересное? Бля, что за беда с отражениями здесь? Что за херня? Как она так отражается? Или это просто я не в курсе, что так специально должно быть? Ух, нихера себе тут ванные комнаты. Забавно. О, нихера себе, замки уровня 3, блин. Тут прокачка, блин, вскрытие замков, блядь, еще есть. Нихера. Так, ну буду знать, что здесь замок, этот сундук валяется. Надо по-быстренькому прокачку освоить. Вскрытие замков.
Just have to wait for the right moment.
Так, Таркус, погоди, сейчас допрочитаю тебя. А то не полностью сообщение видно. Так, без интернета не работают. Если закончится подписка, то и игры запустить не сможешь. Кто не в курсе, правда это или нет. Так, купленные игры через турецкий аккаунт без интернета. Ну смотри, блин, в смысле, как они могут не работать? Только если ты играешь... Ну смотри, у тебя два аккаунта, допустим. Один свой, личный, ну, российский, другой турецкий. Скорее всего, если ты через турецкий аккаунт купил игру, но заходишь потом под своим личным аккаунтом. Вот я сейчас, допустим, зашел под своим личным аккаунтом и играю в игру. Вот, скорее всего, без интернета нельзя так делать. Вот так вот, скорее всего. И играть только можно через турецкий аккаунт. Я, конечно, проверю, блин, эту фигню. Но, скорее всего, так. Потому что, как бы, обычно как люди... Турецкий аккаунт приобретают, но играют через свой личный, чтобы достижения шли к тебе именно, а не в турецкий аккаунт и так далее. То есть, возможно, так как-то. Но это надо проверять.
Just have to wait for the right moment. This should be interesting.
Must be different. Starting Hogwarts. I'm not sure this is the right spot.
If I had to pick a professor to race against, it'd be Hackett. I'm serious. She's 1,000 years old.
I want him to be in the perfect place. A
place he'll be happy with. But I can't seem to find it. Great golden gobstones! I want him to thrive here.
Golden gobstones?
My own little expression. I bought
Ну,
this
хорошо, потом
Dittany
попозже.
seedling from home, and I so want him to feel cozy. Dittany is amazing, isn't it? So much healing power in such a little plant. I've a bit of a thing for plants, as you can see. Pleased to meet you. I'm Samantha.
Nice to meet you, Samantha. Is Dittany used in Wiggenweld potion?
It is. Looks like someone's been studying up on their potion making.
Actually, Professor Fig told me about the Wiggenweld potion.
Of course. I heard you were studying with him before term. He's an enigma, Fig. Teaches about theory, yet seems to know a lot about practical magic.
Professor Fig does know a great deal about, different forms of magic.
Well, I hope he told you about more than Wiggenweld. You've lots to catch up on, I'm sure.
An affinity for herbology is more typical of a Hufflepuff than a Ravenclaw, isn't it?
Ordinarily, perhaps, but it runs in my family. We've a full plot of these little fellows back home. I suppose you could say herbology is in my roots.
Is it common practice for students to grow their own ingredients?
Oh, yes. In fact, our herbology teacher, Professor Garlick, encourages it. And I don't think Professor Sharp, our potions master, cares where you get your ingredients, as long as your brews are all perfect.
It was nice to meet you, Samantha. Good luck with your Dittany.
Thank you. And good luck to you too on your first day.
А, Таркус, смотри, слушай, если ты здесь еще, я хотел... Вспомнил фигню одну. Вот то, что ты мне рассказал про аккаунт, если без интернета не работает, значит, это, получается, аккаунт не твой полностью. То есть, грубо говоря, знаешь, как эта фигня работает? Если таких аккаунтов, типа, на 5 человек раздают такие аккаунты, то они могут ими пользоваться только через интернет. То есть, это не их личный аккаунт будет, а типа общий, общаковый. То есть, по крайней мере, раньше так было, когда у меня 4-я еще Сонька была. Но на 5-й, по-моему, такой херни, что я не замечала. Я, конечно, проверю. Попозже. Но все равно забавности будет, если так оно и есть.
That wasn't quite the reaction I wanted. Oh well.
Right. What did you hope would happen?
I suppose I hoped it would lighten the mood. Ravenclaws can be a bit on edge the first day of class. I'm Everett, by the way. You seem downright calm next to some of these characters, and you survived a rather harrowing trip here.
I'm glad to be here. Ready for classes to start.
Good. Glad to hear it. Truly, there's no reason to be nervous. Most professors are firm but fair.
Wait, did you say most professors?
Ha! I did. But probably best I let you judge for yourself. I should wander off before someone traces that dung bong back to me. Nice meet?
You too, Everett.
That new fifth year. Can't imagine starting new school this late.
That's just brilliant, Amit. Brilliant! You'd think you could... Why, hello. Would you like to take a look? Can't see too much in the day. Well, except for stars like Sirius, Canopus, Vega, and Arcturus. I'm Amit. Pleasure to have you in Ravenclaw. Never met someone who's been so close to a dragon before.
Can't say I'd recommend it, frankly. It's nice to meet you, Amit. I take it you like astronomy?
Oh, yes. So much to be learned from the stars. Also, there's something about the open air and night sky above the tower. It's invigorating. You will adore astronomy. Professor Shaw is incredibly knowledgeable.
Так, Архам. Да, родной у меня геймпад, но я еще себе второй же покупал дополнительно. Не помню сейчас, какой из них какой, блин. Ну, это точно из первой ревизии у меня оба геймпада. Один, который в комплекте был, а другой, который я покупал, он тоже одновременно практически брал Соньку и второй геймпад. И оба нормально работают. Единственное, что вот западало на одном из джойстиков, не на родном в комплекте, который шел, а который купленный был, западала кнопка... Блин, как тебе сказать, как она называется, кнопка? Левая кнопка, которая там фотографию делает, вызывает меню, там, допустим, видео, там, съемки и так далее. Либо трансляции. Вот эта вот кнопка, она западала частенько. Но потом вроде, блин, она очухалась, нормально все. Насчет стиков нормально вроде все. Ну тут такая херня, блин, знаешь, как тебе сказать, вот как у меня этот Nintendo Switch есть, там такая хрень в стике, если пыль попадет, блин, то он начинает влево вести его постоянно, или там еще какая-нибудь херня, блин. Вот у меня такая херня тоже была на стике, на одном из джойстиков. И там буквально все это решается с продувкой, прочисткой, блин, да и все.
I hope astronomy's on my schedule.
I have good news for you. You will be enthralled with the tower. Plus...
I suppose I'll see you in class then.
Yes. Be seeing you!
Hey there, in Ravenclaw. Professor Weasley is looking for you just outside. You had best not keep her waiting.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Why don't you cast Revelio on this bust and see what details the field guide can provide?
Revelio.
Угу. Вот только что открыли испытания из руководства. Ваш прогресс будет отображаться здесь. Соберите руководство. Короче, всякие разные руководства выполняешь и заработаешь хп, да? Ваше руководство слежу текущий прогресс прохождения испытания. Выберите мне испытание, чтобы продолжить. Так. Снаряжение, задание, карта, инвентарь, коллекция. Ну-ка. Страница руководства. Короче, получается, выполняешь всякие разные приколюхи и получаешь там шмотки различные, я так понимаю, и всякие плюшки интересные. Награды, то бишь. Блин, я люблю такие херни, тут можно позалипать, блин. Когда за исследование, блин, мира, блин, тебе... Слушай, ты что задумаешь, Волода? Когда за исследование мира тебе начисляются очки и получаешь какие-нибудь разные приколюшки. Ну-ка, тюрни. Тут картины живые. Охренеть. Что зависло там, блин? О. Женщина, давай сегодня. Короче, ну тебе нахрен. Я надеюсь, ты это лагаешь там. И как я пойду за ней, блин, если она зависла нахрен здесь? Какие красивые книжки тут, блин, елки-палки. Это все обожаю, конечно. Карта. Елки. Жпалкиш. Слушай, а карта, блин, как в Фейбле в третьем, блин. Такая, блин, несуразная. Астрономическая караул. Показывает, сколько тут еще подлокаций всяких разных ромбиками. Сундуков, сколько тут на территории, блин. Ни хера тут всякого говна. Снаряжение. А что мне тут? Перчатки, что ли, какие-то есть? Ну, допустим. А здесь что? Очки. Защита 0, невозможно обновить. Слушай, тут просто до хрена всего секретов, пасхалок, собиралок. Ну, блин, это... Не знаю, я вот, по крайней мере, не все книги читал по Гарри Поттеру, блин, но... Что там, Узник Азкабана. Потом, что там, блин, Философский камень первого читал я. Ну, что-то я как-то в разнобой их читал. У меня, у кого были у знакомых, я у того и брал их. Ну, 3, по-моему, книги я читал из всех. Ну, фильмы, естественно, все я смотрел, блин, как бы особо, блин, ну... Не то чтобы прям совсем я глупый в этой вселенной, но... Должен, по идее, выкупить большинство из подсказок, всяких разных отсылок и прочее. Ну, тут в основном-то, конечно, этот... Больше эти, скажи... фановые моменты в том плане, что отсылать будут на каких-то персонажей, там еще кто-то похож будет на кого-то, может быть, шмотки какие-то будут схожие из истории. Скорее всего, будет из этих... Из фантастических тварей какие-то вещи будут тут по любасу. Со всяких разных фильмов и книг понапихают разные приколюшки. Ну это ж хорошо, когда игра, блин, напихана всем до хрена чем, чтобы можно было это изучать и что-то новое находить. Это как Fallout 4, блин, играешь, вот как вот Владимир рассказал, что я сегодня за Калиста Протокол поеду. Блин, Калиста Протокол. А что-то это самое, не ремейк Dead Space. Просто ремейк Dead Space 100% в DNS продается, потому что я его увидел. И я бы, честно говоря, выбрал бы вместо Калиста, блин, Dead Space ремейк. Ну, если бы выбирал бы между схожими играми. Ну, по крайней мере, оригинальный первый Dead Space это топ игра. Не знаю, что там они испортили, не испортили ремейком. По крайней мере, визуально очень красивый ремейк. И вроде как там подобавляли и миссии, и немножко порасширили сюжет, и, ну, и диалогов больше стало, и так далее, всяких моментов. Локации, скорее всего, расширили там они. Так, ёб твою мать. Вот как мне профессор этого, чтобы он отлагала, а? Сделать? Пойдем, женщина. Молодец. Калиста Протокол я очень хотел поиграть, блин, до того, как он вышел. А когда он вышел, что-то все его так заэтовали, заговнили, блин, что я хрен его знает. Единственное, что тебе могу сказать, на Сонике он 100% будет нормальным, потому что как Sony, они добавляли своим в помощь сотрудников из своих внутренних студий, чтобы они доделали Калиста Протокол, оптимизировали для Соники. Поэтому я уверен, что там она будет нормально, в отличие от ПК, где там они все, нытики все жаловались, блин, что там микрофризы и прочая вся херня. На Сонике такого не должно быть.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Так, вам удалось обнаружить точку быстрого перемещения, я понял. На две основные области. В левой части карты живут студенты профессионала. Здесь расположена гостиная, большой зал. Ну, лестница Хогвартса, что тебе нужно? Здесь вы можете видеть точки с летучим пламенем, которые доступны в этом регионе. Зеленые те, которые обнаружили, серые нет. Я понял тебя. Таркус, я бы, блин, на твоем месте бы еще бы подумал бы над Atomic Heart'ом, блин, еще. Все-таки, блин... Ну, это не ужастик, конечно, но, блин, это реально что-то новенькое будет. Я уже, честно говоря, задумываюсь купить ее. Она вот на аккаунт стоит что-то там 5 с чем-то косарей. Ну, базовая версия. Но там же DLC еще собрались выпускать, поэтому я подождал бы, пока скидоны будут, и уже потом попозже бы с DLC-шкой взял бы. Сразу. Так, что надо здесь делать? Выберите пристройку библиотеки. Ну, профессор Уизли заблокировала. Так, я и так на Соньку. Dead Space не хочу. Блин, вот ты везунчик, Атомик прошел. А что ты на диске брал его или как? Или через аккаунт также покупал? Ну, через, цифровую версию, имею в виду. Короче, во сколько тебе обошлась Atomic Heart? Что стоит диск?
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Есть колотись какая тут архитектура, блин, что здесь намутили, а? Еще этот джойстик светится разными цветами постоянно, блин, охереть. Блин, пиздец, тут круто сделали все. И стены какие-то живые, красивые, блин, круто как. Пиздец. Вот чисто только ради визуала, блядь, эта игра стоит своих денег. Коллекционируешь печь. Блин, ну, я, честно говоря, я вот сколько с людьми не спорил по поводу коллекционирования, я... Это самое, скажи. Коллекционирование гаджетов этих всех, блин, завязал, скажи. Я на Соньку уже не коллекционирую, на 4 не коллекционировал, ни на 5, допустим, на Соньке есть черепки ниндзя, сборник есть, ну, старых игр. Потом что там есть еще, этот, скажи, господи, я тебе скажу, не Dark Souls, а какая новая игра выходила. Ой, господи, как он, Elden Ring, во. Elden Ring валяется у меня, потом... Таркус, слышно меня? Это самое, скажи. Ну, то есть такие игры, блин, которые вот, попервой не были доступны, типа Elden Ring. Вот я его заказывал, себе брал. И то через Сбермаркет. Со всякими там бонусами, со всякой херней, блин. И он поначалу продавался дорого в ДНС, а через Сбермаркет у меня что-то дешево вышел.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
Ну,
Elden Ring коллекцион, как в коллекцию, там, со всякими там картинками, наклейками, прикольно было.
Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
А Atomic Heart диск-то где взял-то, что он P400 стоит? Просто я вот сейчас в этом, в Амурской области, тут ни хера нету дисков.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
И в принципе P400, по-моему, как тебе сказать, электронная версия также, по-моему, стоит.
Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned, and we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade.
Блин, ну P400 стоит, блин, что-то дешево. Я думал, диск стоит не меньше 6 косарей, блин. Короче, это самое, я сам себе в ближайшее время его по любасу буду покупать. Ну, как в ближайшее время? Я думаю, в этом месяце, наверное, вряд ли, может быть, в следующем возьмусь. Все-таки лишних 5 косарей, блин, закинуть.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today
ну, Atomic Heart
before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about...
Потому что, как бы, я насколько люблю Fallout вселенную, блин, а это получается, ну, по сути, блин, наш ретро-футуризм будет советский, типа.
Yes, sir.
Поэтому,
but
блин...
I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Да это по-любому ржач гарантированно, блин. Я видел все эти всякие, ну как, я не смотрел прохождение, ничего такого, но короткие эти все вырезки я смотрел, и поэтому как бы я понимаю, что там будет веселуха и что-то.
Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
А скажи ты, этот Atomic Heart проходил на максимальном уровне сложности? Как вообще там? Не чересчур занудно на максималке играть? Так, что, защита темных искусств попробовать?
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Звездным войнам бы нормальную игру бы, блять. Они этот гребаный Орден Фауста, или как он там называется, Fallen Order. Так, понерфили врагов, если сравнивать первоначально от 2-3 тычек, тебе конец. То сейчас так себе, я не чувствовал поначалу, далее градус подрастал. Ну то есть, короче, возрастающую сложность какую-то сделали, да, чтобы ты адаптироваться успевал, а не сразу пинать по 3 часа одного моба. Так, а что здесь, дополнительное задание, что ли?
Hello, I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello, I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Ну погоди, это, конечно, зачет.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind, but I'm not sure what to do next.
Are there any other...
Yes, a few. This entire place is some... If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better. Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating.
That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
Так, это что, блин, у нас? Подсказку нужно найти такую же, примерно. Статуя какая-то толстая. Еще ищи статую. Или она отображается прямо здесь?
This looks like the location
А,
from
ну
the
это еще
painting.
нормально, блин.
What could be so special about it? Revelio.
Статуя Грегория. Средневековая. Блин, ну да, блин, мне первая тоже нравилась, я, блин, с удовольствием поиграл во вторую. Ну, блядь, опять же, бабла, блин, не напасешься на это все дело. Ну, в принципе, это, даже если проблема не в бабле, блин, а проблема-то во времени, блин. Можно, в принципе, поиграть будет. Блин, Space Marine еще выйдет, нихера себе, второй. Первое мясо прям было. Блин, я все хочу этого. Генри Кайла, блин, в роли этого, скажи, господи. Ну, блин, скажите, скажу. Главного героя Space Marine, блин. Посмотреть бы, конечно, экранизацию. Так, а что мне тут надо? Найдите место, изображенное на картине. Ну, нашел я, и что дальше? А, бабочка. И что с ней делать? Блин, смотри, короче, по поводу фанатеешь, не фанатеешь. Я обожаю стратегию 40 тысяч в Баху. Именно стратежку. Со всеми там DLC, там я люблю там за расу Тау играть там и так далее. Ну, кроме этих космодесантников. Вот. А что еще? Я, по-моему, играл в эти, скажи, пошаговые стратегии еще играла. Как они называются, господи, уже? Сейчас не вспомню тебя. Что там, Дэч Сквад? Что-то, блин, херово, я сейчас не вспомню ни хера. Ну, короче, это... Не прям, блин, фанат прям такой, чтобы я там что-то знал, блин. Вот, допустим, книжки я не читал по Вахе. А вот игры, ну, стратегии в основном, по Вархаммеру я люблю. Пошаговая. У меня этот, на Соньку есть этот, Инквизитор Мартир. Неплохая, в принципе. Инквизитор Эйзенхорна. Ну, блин, все равно я только за. Ради бога, блин, пускай, если человек хочет и прям он, ну, как тебе сказать, любитель этих вселенных, что Ведьмака, что в Вахе, блин, только плюсом будет ему. Он хоть в роль будет вживаться и примерно будет понимать, о чем там речь, блядь, а не просто, знаешь, когда этот сериал Last of Us, блядь, и главные герои, да мы, блядь, в игру не играли, блядь, мы вообще не в курсе, что это такое, блядь, ну, попробуем, сыграем, что. XCOM 2, блядь, просто охерительная. Я и первую, блин, первую играл, блин, еще помню на компе, блин. Потом взял, купил со всеми DLC на PlayStation Vita первую часть. Вот, вторую часть потом просто покупал обычную версию. Потом War of Chosen этот добавил как DLC себе тоже в коллекцию, чтобы была. Вторая вообще огонь. Я, блин... Да сериал-то я сам первую серию только смотрел. Я не стал с третьего сериала. Хрен его знает. Пока не выйдет, я думаю, не буду с третьего. Полностью пока не выйдет. Я так просто просмотрел. Ну, похоже чем-то там. Вроде стараются, чтобы кадры были похожие. Ну, с игрой, типа. А что здесь делать? Картина явила какое-то место. Мне нужно встретить его и постараться найти этот уголок. И что тут надо делать? Ни хера не пойму. Погоди, ну вот в угол тут смотреть лестницу и чё? В каком плане на кого говоришь упор больше делаешь? В смысле, как классы персонажей? Этот, скажи, как он, блин, рейнджер, который два раза, блядь, стреляет, с мечом, блин, бегает, этот. Ну ты понял, короче. Блядь, что здесь делать? Ёлки-палки.
Revelio.
Так, Тарку, в смысле пару в этот, как его? Ай, блин, ну я понял, ты за что говоришь? За связь, типа? Кого ставишь? Его знать, я не помню, блин. Я особо не заморачивался, по-моему, блин, прям принципиально было кого в пару ставить. У меня обычно все время большая часть отряда рейнджеры, блин, а потом, ну, один снайпер кого-нибудь поставлю и из других фракций кого-нибудь поставлю еще одного. Обычно снайпер этот, скажи... Ну, там и фракция, которая чисто снайперов. Специалист тяжек. Ну вот смотри, у меня вот обычно рейнджер, и у него в паре снайпер, который с СВДшкой тут. Я уже не помню, как фракция называется.
Revelio. Revelio.
That's the last time I have a potion idea that I don't write down. That was it. Stirred clockwise.
у нас тут? Кто мрет?
Foolish child. Do you have any idea how many muggles the Ministry had to obliviate to cover up your actions? You could have been killed. You could have exposed us all. If I lose my job, it will be you to blame.
Здесь нельзя поболтать. Свалил. Таркус, я в нее толком не играл, она у меня по подписке была, блин. Хрен его знает. Надо было... Короче, смысл, я тебе сейчас объясню. Я сначала Dark Souls, ну, вообще, в принципе, Souls игры, вообще никак не хотел начинать. Просто, блядь, у меня как барьер стоял, и я не хотел ни одну Souls игру никакую начинать. И даже когда в PlayStation Plus по подписке ее раздали бесплатно, блин, еще до того, как она, по-моему, стала, в принципе, бесплатной. Она же, по-моему, у нас в этом, скажи, я тебе скажу. Для PlayStation 5 она бесплатная, в принципе, по-моему. Хотя надо будет пересмотреть ее. Но не суть. Суть в том, что она бесплатная была очень давно, и я что-то начал в нее. Я люблю, в принципе, японскую самурайскую тематику, обожаю и аниме там, и фильмы старые, и так далее. Но что-то не хотела, в принципе, Souls игру начинать. А уже потом... Когда я попроходил, блин, Dark Souls, там, 3-й, 1-й, я уже захотел в нее поиграть, но я пока в нее не играл даже. Стилистически только, блин, могу сказать, только положительно отношусь к Неох. А так, в принципе, я толком не играл в нее. Ну, как-нибудь поиграю. О, а что здесь такое? Что за сундуки такие? Надо будет как-нибудь поиграть в Неох. Вроде как второй, говорят, получше. Или есть смысл с первого начинать играть? Или они никак не связаны?
Is that all you've got?
Levioso! Professor Hecat! Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso.
Первую игру переиграл. Первый Неох, в смысле, имеешь в виду?
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Что там дальше у тебя? А что, отличается вторая часть, блин, по механике, что ли? Я думал, она как продолжение то же самое будет.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent. Good. Now one dummy.
Блин, прикольно здесь.
Very good.
Магия,
But
колдунство.
the best way to practice is by dueling.
В принципе, удобно
We'll
реализовано.
start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso,
Вторая часть за 20 лет до начала
and
первой части.
Protego. You may begin.
This should be easy.
You're good.
How perceptive. Thank you.
You executed Levioso.
Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Ravenclaw.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing,
История во второй
but
крутая, но
battling
много
dark
пробелов в плане
wizards, or
истории.
as ever more
Много
likely,
крутые бои,
goblins,
карты,
is a
персонажи.
different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right, that's enough.
Не знаю, не орал, конечно, и не могу сказать, там, что там порезали, что склеили. Но такое ощущение, что это как история с Dark Souls 2, блин.
Class is dismissed.
Oh, I'm not much.
You drilled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done. Huh. Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain
Блин,
exclusive,
третий соус, знаешь,
unsanctioned
что
dueling
по поводу
organization.
речь не интриговало тебя? Тебе не хватало этого чувака, который тебя будет вести хотя бы, знаешь, подсказывать тебе, в каком направлении двигаться, чтобы получить ту или иную концовку. Там концовок же куча прям. Вот. И чтобы определенное развитие событий было, и чтобы интриговало, интересно было, прям нужен какой-то, знаешь, как вот... Знаешь, есть вот настольные игры, типа Dungeon Master, Повелитель подземелья, и где есть мастер, который ведет историю, рассказ ведет там, и всю группу подкидывают им всякие интересные... Ну, чтобы интересно было играть. Интересная ситуация. Вот так же и в третьем соусе, блин. Вот мне просто повезло, мне человек встретился, я уже не помню там, как звали даже, просто он именно и занимается тем, что проводит людей по третьему Dark Souls'у. Не в смысле там подсказывают, как кого одолеть, он всегда, это самое, как тебе сказать, оставляет наедине с боссом всегда, чтобы сам пытался победить его, свой подход искал и так далее. Он просто тебя проводит по сюжету, по определенному. И так гораздо интереснее.
Exclusive and unsanctioned.
Ну, короче, смысл в чем? Смысл в том, что по гайдам не стоит в Dark Souls играть. Но если будет человек, который знает все это до, и тебя проведет, это будет гораздо интереснее. Без всяких там спойлеров, там просто он тебе будет подсказывать, что, куда и как там делать.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting.
Мне просто повезло и с этим планом, что был такой человек. И очень сильно потом мне понравилось соус игры. Я вот Dark Souls 3 прошел, потом первый самостоятельно проходил. Мне даже первая понравилась больше, чем часть. Вторую часть я играл не захотел, почему-то мне она не особо понравилась, потому что она прям особняком от соус игр стоит. И Demon Souls, вот уже на Соньку 5 я брал, играл.
I'd hate to face Professor Hackett in a duel.
Ну, третья, конечно, Dark Souls очень клевый в плане сюжетки, и это самое, скажи. Интересно на самом деле, если не упускать некоторых деталей. А их очень сложно не упустить, ну, в смысле, как тебе сказать, очень легко упустить, наоборот, их. Если тебе не подскажут в нужном моменте там что-то. Да, в принципе, и в Elden Ring, знаешь, такие моменты тоже есть. Грубо говоря, там определенные квесты можно прям проебать так в легкую. Если тебе не подскажет кто-то, либо не прочтешь, где-то не увидишь там прохождение, либо что-то еще. Вот и в третьем Dark Souls'е такая же херня.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome.
А я вот Mortal Shells, наоборот, блин, что-то мне он как-то не особо. Можно это попробовать еще разок? Но первый раз я его попробовал, мне как-то что-то не то в нем.
Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we're in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Accio. That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree, hmm? So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Hmm? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the stones out, you are summoning... Very good! Not to worry. Splendid!
Да еб твою налево.
That's it! Stay focused. Very good. Points to Ravenclaw. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Ну-ка, блин.
Misha. That is how it's done.
Да.
Very good.
Let us see this.
Давай, Таргус, давай. Спасибо большое.
Nicely done. Here we go. There we go.
Ну-ка. Ну, все равно выигрывает, по идее.
Excellent control there.
Выиграл же, выиграл. Пойдет.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Так, что еще? А, нихера себе.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Это же чара, блин, хитрая. Блин, ну ёперный балет, надо как-то рассчитывать. Сила. Кто так и выиграет, тварь-то? Да ёлки, ну да.
Quite impressive.
50, фух.
Here we go.
Ага.
That is how it's done.
Да, конечно, ёб вашу ж налево.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Ну блин, продуло, получается.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Ouagadougou much bigger than Hogwarts?
Ouagadougou School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Ouagadougou a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful... I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything. And then it just materialized before me. This enormous school that...
This may seem an odd question, but is...
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Ouagadougou uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand?
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very...
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Ouagadougou, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not. Until next time.
Of course, you can.
A word, if you would.
If
you wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charm.
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expect? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from...
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special...
Второй уровень уже. И что возможно делать на втором уровне? Побочные задания вам доступны. Мантию, и что здесь? Ага. Да ну нафиг. В пижамке можно бегать. Не, это херня какая-то. Рукоятки палочек закрыты. Верховые животные. Метла. Так, задание. Что там салон мотылек на память? Картина ее к этому месту нужно настроить его и постараться найти голову. Блин, это хуйня какая-то. Соберите страницы руководства, 8 штук. Очки разблокируем. О, перчатки какие-то новые, да? Что у нас? Перчатки. Это послеурочные занятия. А ну-ка, перчатки. Иди перчатки эти. Короче, можно, получается, убивать шмотки, которые тебе нужны, а потом внешний вид еще делать. Ну чё, Михалыч? Понятно. Зачет, чё? Не принципиально все это, ну прикольно.
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
Hello. How was your first day coming along?
Hello, Samantha. Nice to see you again.
I wondered how your first day was going. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see...
Так, нафиг. Все эти непонятные штуки. Ну-ка, куда? Вниз. Прикольные ковры тут. Секретный дуэльный клуб. Это прикольно, чё. О, еще одна.
Lumos.
Где-то здесь получается. Ладно, похеру.
Revelio.
Oh, not again!
Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim.
Туалет с привидениями.
Fancy a mole? As long as for only one time per week, I can plunge the boy's lavatory, not for the
Revelio.
Please, you'll make me late.
He tried to stop me, did rancorous carp, sought to trap me, confine me inside of a jar. But he failed, as did his containment jabs, so I took my revenge to wreak havoc and harm. It was granted my privileges be handsome indeed, or I'd fire up the cannon, and so she agreed. To draw up a contract with her, not with him, that if I behaved, I'd have one weekly swim! Whee!
Oh. Revelio.
Где там что выскочило? Где-то здесь. Дезмонд долговязый. Волшебник Дезмонд долговязый, высокий худой волшебник, который, кажется, очень гордится собой. По какой причине, никто точно не знает.
Revelio.
Что-то где-то еще есть. А, картина. Подсвеченная.
Lumos. Revelio.
Аргилшир, регион Шотландии, где находятся гибридские острова, родины гибридского черного дракона. Ну-ка. Бирюзовый шар.
Revelio.
Что еще здесь, да? А чем-то стрелять можно в нее?
Lumos. Revelio.
Take a moment to allow our music.
Ну и что такое? Плетка черная какая-то. Что за прикол? Ого. Прикол.
Oh, you are too kind.
Make it. Lucan's just over there.
Revelio.
Что за хрень?
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
Так, пробивая желтые щиты, используя контролирующие заклинания, такие как левитационные чары, привязка к цели, отслеживать врагов. Пуп-пуп-пуп. Понятно.
Lumo. Sendo.
You're better than that!
Accio. Don't shy away now.
Perhaps one day I'll sign up for a round.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organise these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first crossed wands victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
I feel sorry for your next opponent.
Just wait till I've grown a bit. Then we'll see how well you do.
Revelio. Revelio.
Never forget what that Hufflepuff girl said in 1421. What lovely stone. Oh, that's class, that is. That youngun's now a teacher herself. It's a wonder she's not gobbled up by her own fanged geranium.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast...
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before.
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration.
There's an Ollivanders in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Revelio. Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Revelio.
Harry Pippin.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor. Got it. Revelio. A flying page must be around here somewhere. Revelio.
Hogwarts survives the reign of this headmaster. I think we should have a look out in charge.
Might
Revelio. Accio. Brilliant. Revelio. Are you all right?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for...
I'm sorry the other students weren't more friendly.
That's kind of you. I suppose there are a few decent souls here. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul...
Gobstones? Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a...
Do you have any suggestions on how to get...
If I knew that, I'd get them myself. Whoever hid my gobstones that high got up there somehow.
Haven't you any friends at school?
Not really. Natty said hello once, but not a word since.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do, I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself and...
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about. Revelio. Levioso. Revelio. Accio. Lumos. Levioso. Revelio.
Why would Black want to be headmaster?
Someone's bound. The food is
Revelio.
It's about time.
Revelio. This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special? Accio.
And I promise I'll let you copy mine. Just saying.
Levioso.
Championship, the way she carries herself.
Revelio.
No need to look at me like that.
I don't find potions bearable at all.
And we could stop.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Lumos. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Accio! I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
I trust the preliminary tasks weren't too much trouble.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around. Let us give the old mending charm a try. Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want...
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Repairer.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Repairer.
Nicely done. Works like a charm, doesn't it?
Revelio.
I'd been tempted to say I lost my wand.
Hello, looking for me?
Natty, I hope I haven't kept you waiting long.
Not at all. Professor Weasley tells me that you need to go to Hogsmeade. You must be eager to have your own things again. And to see the village. Good. Shall we set off? I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to accompany you.
Really?
Yes. I had planned to extend an invitation to you myself. I thought you might enjoy a butterbeer in the village. The timing of Professor Weasley's owl was perfect.
Revelio.
I cannot tell you how nice it is to breathe fresh air after being cooped up in ancient ruins. Grave mistake to take it as an elective class, believe me.
I believe you.
Though I suppose you would not really call it elective when your mother was the one who elected that you take it. Hogsmeade is beautiful this time of year. Everyone will tell you to visit at Christmas. But that's one of the few times of year I would rather be indoors.
Not much for the cold, are you?
Oh, I do not mind the cold so much, but it has taken some getting used to. I did not grow up around snow. Oh, wait, over here. I often spot lacewing flies in this area.
Oh? What's so special about them?
They are interesting to look at, but if you stew them, you can also use them in potion making. Look, from the Forbidden Forest. Hippogriffs. I wonder if something startled them. I heard rumors that hippogriffs had been spotted nearby.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Likely already named them too.
Prance, Hoof, and Sugarfoot.
That's the Forbidden Forest on the left. It's off limits to students, as the name implies.
Why is it off limits?
The professors claim it is too dangerous. I think that calling it forbidden only makes it more alluring. Ah, there's Hogsmeade over the crest. Past that ruin. I would spend all of my time exploring if I could.
I confess I was surprised when Professor Weasley mentioned that you knew the area, since you're relatively new here.
She said that? She knows more about me than I had thought. I will. While I certainly learn
Lumos.
Accio.
Reparo. Lumos. Leviosa. Reparo.
you settling in? I remember the weeks that followed my arrival feeling quite strange. Everything was so new and unfamiliar.
I'm getting used to things. What about you? Finally feel settled?
I still miss my home.
Accio.
But it is beautiful here too. And getting out of the castle and exploring helped me to adjust quite a bit. Hogwarts has become something of a home now, I would say. Hopefully it will for you too.
Revelio.
Mr. Moon! He is the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new fifth year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Miss Onai. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, it looked right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did Mr. Moon?
Jemmy guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
Poor Mr. Moon. A demiguise. I think he had too much fun in the village. I wish I had never seen him in such a state. Nearly there. There is much to see outside of the castle walls, not just Hogsmeade. I am happy to explore whenever you'd like. Rumors being what they are about goblins and such, it might be nice to have a friend with you.
I'll keep that in mind, Natty. Thank you.
And here we are.
Revelio.
It is hard to know where to start. The Three Broomsticks is the place for butterbeer. And you can get any sweet you can imagine at Honeydukes. I could not choose a favorite shop here. It changes with every visit. I can tell you that you are certain to find everything you need in Hogsmeade. Professor Weasley said that you need to get potion recipes, spellcrafts, some seeds.
A new wand?
Of course! You will enjoy Mr. Ollivander, and I am keen to see what you will do with them. You should be able to collect everything you need and still have time to experience Hogsmeade at your own pace. We can meet up in the town. Enjoy yourself. I will see you soon.
Merlin's blooming beard. Not again.
Revelio.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try. Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it. How intriguing. Curious indeed. How intriguing. Curious indeed. How intriguing. Curious indeed. A dragon heartstring wand is most powerful and learns quickly. What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from...
I'm eager to try it out.
I would imagine so. A wand with a dragon heartstring core, and the bond between you and your wand. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions. But
that sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again, if ever I can be...
Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I...
Oh, did you want to watch...
Lumos.
It's not every day I get an audience.
If you work all day with your...
I messed up. I have a terrible curse when I can't...
An inquiring mind.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts, Professor.
Matilda's student. I thought I might be... I take it you've had a conjuring lesson?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, see in it. Spellcraft, but I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. A potting table?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Let's look at what we have, shall we? If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Revelio.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potion.
Revelio.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your... you'll have read it on the sign, of course, but how may I help you today?
Professor...
You're the student she sent the owl about. Is it not the most fascinating art potion making?
A potion's really that versatile?
As it's your first time in, I should mention that I also offer ready-made drafts for... But for now, let's get you those... What can I do for you today? Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Well, hello there.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me.
Ah, the dittany for the new 5th year. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positive.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take... Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things.
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything. But what say we get you a packet of dittany seeds?
Let me guess. You're after something fresh.
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Natty.
Revelio.
I have everything. I see what you meant about not being able to pick a favorite.
We should walk around a bit more. Perhaps today is the day I finally...
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
long enough.
We need to make sure he stays that way.
Goodness! A second troll! Did you two take on a fully grown troll? By yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Repairer. Nice thing for Officer Singer to worry about. Repairer. Lucky they didn't do that. Repairer.
Levioso. Accio.
Repairer. Revelio.
We were just talking about you.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its...
I was happy to help.
I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory is... And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like...
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's...
It's the least I can... Now, let's try this on. Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
What an extraordinary introduction to Hogsmeade. I would say that we, and you in particular, have earned at least one butterbeer. Shall we head to the Three Broomsticks?
Sounds like a good idea.
Wonderful. Just down this way then.
I sell even more battle-worthy items. Should you be...
Revelio.
You're most welcome to peruse my shop.
Assuming it is not too busy, you might even meet Sirona, the owner. She is a charming hostess and a powerful witch. Good one to know.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the Three Broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one, single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Sirona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The Three Broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls, Ranrock, and Rookwood. What are you not telling me?
I promise to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later.
I think that now might be a good time to head back to the castle. I am certainly glad Sirona was there.
And that she isn't intimidated by thugs like Rookwood and Harlow.
I want to understand what's going on, and I hope you will tell me. But for the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley will certainly hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. I don't want her to worry.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Wish I could afford my own room of spin witches.
Gardens at Hogwarts.
Revelio. Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon.
Goblin silver! Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how?
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood. The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are...
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great... No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
They're after the locket.
Yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, it's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it...
It leads to the library. A restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see some.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may... If our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, I'd like you to work with...
But sir, how did...
Perhaps we are only after a book. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Heard you're defending Hogsmeade against trolls. You know, there is...